Well, good evening. I hope you're all doing well. Happy Tuesday and good evening to YouTube. I hope you had a great day. And good evening and happy Tuesday to the Rumble side. I hope you had a great day. Now we are clearly back in Yondershire. And we need to pick up where we left off last time, which means I need to pull up some quests. That's not quest. Alright, Yondershire. We were... That's right, we were looking for the unlucky adventurer. So I will go ahead and highlight that one. And where is that located? A little ways away from us. Not too terribly far. Alright, so let's get started, shall we? I had what you might consider a relatively productive day. After I did my Lotro video for the day and uploaded it to YouTube and Rumble, I started working on a side project that I'd been working on for a bit. I set up a Zazzle store where I have currently put... Hello, Tripping Art! How are you? Happy Tuesday. But yeah, I started... Okay, let me start over. I opened a Zazzle store. Currently, I have a bunch of fun little doodles drawn and colored by yours truly. All Halloween themed. I'm actually very, very pleased with them. And they are, of course, available for anybody to look at and or buy. Okay. Let's find a place I can actually cross this. Probably over here. And we got half-orc bruiser over there. And he can stay over there. Got some Bogarts over here. We have somebody who does not know how to drive. Of course, it helps if I stop trying to control my character like I'm in Guild Wars 2. I could have probably gotten to this place an easier way than this. Well, what's done is done, and we are almost there. So I'm not going to go looking for an alternate route now. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. How did we get there? Without falling and breaking ourselves in half. Doop-doop. I guess we're gonna have to go crack. Ooh. Crack. Alright, so we are still 400 meters away? Are we kidding? Oh well. That's our destination over there, if you can see it, though. Those Nice ruins. We get to go play in them. And we get to go fight some of Sauron's creations, otherwise known as orcs. But these aren't good orcs. They are constructs. Oh, I think I have a fly on my behind. Hi, Drive-By. Thank you for letting me know it looks good. And hello, Dante. Nice to see you here. Stay this madness. What madness? What? What madness? What, me playing old games? That's not madness. That's sanity. Alright, so we are looking for someone named Reginald. And this is Longobel. I was trying to get online, but life said, you shall not pass. Ah. So, since I would be attacking these things if they were, I don't know, able to be aggroed, and it looks like they do have a ring over their head, well, let's go ahead and play with them. Shall we? Alright, invaders from Eredluin. That was a famous... Gandalf had a few famous quotes. I don't remember all of them. I remember distinctly one where he says, "Fly, you fools." And there, in the aftermath was that there has been years of debate whether or not he meant fly the eagles to Mordor, which he certainly did not do. Flying the eagles to Mordor would be about as stealthy as a high school parade showing up there. It would be the same thing as saying, "Uber, you fools, Uber!" Right? Alright, so we have killed 3 goblins. I see Reginald here. The Hobbit desperately struggles against his bindings. Well, let me go ahead and take care of a couple things here for you. Alright, what's in the supply crate? Oh, can I do this one? I lack the proper training. I really need to work on her skills. Alright, Reginald.
Dear me, what do you want?
I didn't think anyone would come this far north to rescue me. The goblins ambushed me and took my pack. Didn't think it would be very smart to try fighting back. So here I am.
Mercy me! Will you hear me out?
I can get out just fine once you untie me, but you've got to search for my pack. It has my lucky 4-leaf clover. As long as I have my clover, everything will be fine. The goblins dragged my pack off to who knows where, though I suspect they didn't take it very far. I'll wait for you outside the ruins. Alright, and then I guess we untie you and go looking for your backpack. Someone call for a paladin, I hath arrived. Bask in my glory, mortals. Hello, Nordic. Alright, so we need to find his backpack. Well, in the meantime, we're gonna kill some goblins. I help if I had that thing target it, right? It also help if I remember I'm on my Burglar and not my Mariner. Ha ha! You see that little sneak there? So do I. Alright. One more goblin. And while we don't technically have to sneak, it does help with the skill. Kind of hard to be sneaky when its name appears over where it's standing. Right? It's also hard to be sneaky when the enemy that has showed up at your camp is a burglar who has a good sense for when something else is sneaking. Alright, so that did it for that quest. We've finished that, and now we don't technically have to fight anything at the moment. We just have to find his backpack. Which means we get to traipse around here all we want. Unless we find something that aggroes. Reginald's food and pipeweed have been scattered across the ground and ruined. Oh, there's his pack. She's only a burglar when if she gets caught stealing. Look at that. They're going to replace the ones I already killed. Okay, that's kind of creepy. They're using human skulls as torches. Now that is such a goblin thing to do. They also have totems. Hello, Jimmy. And Jimmy says, hello, Miss Bella. Hello, chat. Well, that is efficiency for you. Always have some cannon fodder ready to replace the other cannon fodder. But yeah, their shrine or totem is a really, really, really big forehead. Alright. We should probably stop sightseeing in the goblin ruins, right? especially since all the goblins have already respawned at this point. That tribe must be really bored. You know they're frustrated because they probably sense that there's something there. They just can't aggro to it. Oh, give me just a second. Alright, sorry about that. I was a tiny bit chilly earlier, so I threw on a sweater. Well, at this point I am no longer chilly.
I'm sorry. My thoughts were elsewhere.
Reginald's face falls when he waves the pack in his hands. I suppose the goblins weren't very fond of my things. It's just a few spice containers left. Wait, where's my lucky clover? I can't go back without it. That clover was a gift from... He takes several deep, shaky breaths to steady himself. Not much I can do about this, right? Can't comb the entire place for a single clover. This will just be a minor setback in my adventure. Yes, that's it. Why don't I cook you a meal back at camp? It's only proper after everything you did. I'll meet you there. I need to take this walk alone. Poor guy. He lost his lucky clover. And now he's very sad. Now that would be something that's aggroing. Maybe I should be paying attention, because not everything is gray here. Oh, wait. I have to kill wolves anyway? Okay. Why not? Let's see. How does it feel to be free at last? It feels good, but weird. I think after I get a night's sleep and do some cleaning, I'll feel better. Well, you could clean over here if you want. I got dibs on the wolf pelts as well. I can make leather goods out of them. You has coins? I has pelts. Oh. I see another wolf over there. Has a bigger sword than your daggers and heavy plate armor. That trumps not having coins for your wares. It depends. Unless you want to get snuck up on at night. She is a burglar after all. And she might take more than just her hides back. You might find yourself light a few coins. You could always just hire me to be a bodyguard in exchange for the pelts. Oh look, it's a half-orc. Let's see. Where is my... You know what, it doesn't matter. Oh, there it is. Pickpocket. I didn't burgle anything, though. There we go. Don't worry, tripping arc. It wasn't a full orc. It was a half orc. And I don't even want to know how they get half orc. And that's a little red fox. And we are not attacking the one hit point animal. Pickpocket the first person she sees and scoffs at me using intimidation for... That's a bear. Not what I want. My maid is me, although I'm thinking about getting one to come once a week. Yeah, no way I can do that. Not until I do some decluttering. I mean, it's not, like, horrible, but it does look like the craft store came visiting and had a hurricane sale. I need one more. I also need to remember how to get up there. Because if we remember right, I came down here by jumping, which is definitely not the way to get back up. I have to go to Hobby Lobby tomorrow. I need to replace a couple of sheets of plexiglass. I accidentally ran over one of them with my computer chair and broke it. Bad. Ouch. And I imagine that's not the cheapest stuff in the world anymore. Not that it was ever cheap to begin with. Alright. How do I get up there? Yeah, I am here. I wish I could. Wait, there's something else over here. Game Hunter, Lost and Found. Wait. Lost and Found. Oh, you know what? That's what it is. Alright. It'd help if I was, like, focused on the right quest. Sure. Woo! Ooh! Oh. I am surprised that I didn't do more damage than that. Even though I did manage to slide halfway down that. Oh, the other quest says I need to kill bears, neekers, shrews, stickleflies, and wolves. I guess I'm gonna be killing all the things. Bogarts! If you did that in Elder Scrolls, you would have just bought the farm. Probably. Oh, wait. Lucky for me, and very unlucky for you, I happen to need you. Okay, Reginald's campsite is around here somewhere. And this is the part where gravity and the spell had falling out. Right. I guess I have to kill you too. Sorry, bear. Hello, dear. A Shire white-tailed deer. No, I'm not killing the mama bear. Oh, that's right. That is tonight. Hey, no way. No way. That's gonna be so cringe. Alright, I don't know who y'all are. Excuse me, hi.
Mind my words, traveller.
Hell, have you been sent by the bounders of this land? I am Aberthal, and my companion over there with the axe is Athel. We do not often travel beyond the lands of Ered Luin, but this is a matter of some urgency. You see, not long ago, our two people nearly came to war over a dispute engineered by Skorgrim Dourhan and his ilk. My father, Cardivor, was injured in the fight, and Skorgrim fled Ered Luin, but other threats still remain. Oh, you're Aberthal. I know who you are. Alas, I'm afraid my companion and I have not come here on happy errand. Goblins are spotted across the River Lune into the ruins of Lungobel, and it is possible they mean to interfere in the affairs of the Shire. In addition, we have captured a Dourhan, but he bears no weapon against us and begs our aid. It is an unusual matter, I admit. Will you speak to the Dourhan and aid my companion and I in ridding the Shire of these goblins? And I saw 9 deer the other evening in a yard just standing around grazing. Hadn't seen that many in one area. It was like 5 baby deer and 4 doe. Yeah, they're fattening up for winter. With that many, it'll be lucky if they all survive the winter. Let's see. It's going to be an absolute clustercluck. Yeah, it is. It's going to be a massacre. Oh, I'm sure the it'll get spun some way. They'll attempt. I didn't see any bucks about it. I was looking for them because they could be aggressive. And for all you know, it might have just been one buck, and that was his whole harem. The spin doctors are already cashing their check. Oh yeah, we know. We know. I said it's not going to be pretty. I have an image of a buck in his hair on my head. Thank you. You're welcome. Now, we are still supposed to be finding Reginald, but we keep finding other stuff along the way. I've gone to the conservative camp, but after the nonsense of the last 4 years, I refuse to ever vote Democrat again. They also don't seem to understand we are a republic, not a democracy. Well, the thing is, they're trying to gaslight people into thinking we're a democracy, because a democracy and a republic are two distinctly different forms of government. One favors the shenanigans they're up to, and the other does not. And they aren't even Democrat. I only need one more bear. I still really don't want to kill the mother bear. But she's the only one left here, so sorry, Mama. Alright, that did it for the bears. Still need a wolf, 3 flies, 6 shrews, and 6 neekers. And where are these? There they are. Alright.
Will you help me?
Ah, I see you've already met my companion. I am Athol, and I am at your service. You see, Aberthal and I were mistaken. This dour hand, Urfith, tells me that he and his kin fled Ered Luin under the cover of night a few days ago. If the goblins have any ill intentions for the Shire, it appears that is secondary to their true task, to capture and retrieve the deserters. But retrieve them and bring them to where? The dour hands were routed at Rath Tareg, and Ered Luin has not been troubled by their kind in recent days. It does not sit well with me.
Will you help me?
Something horrid has taken hold of my kinsfolk. I do not even recognize them anymore. A few of my companions and I resolved to strike out on our own after Skorgrim departed Ered Luin, but it wasn't long before our kinsfolk sent the goblins after us. It was Glumir, a wicked champion of my people, who issued that order. But it matters not. The goblins pursued us across the Lune to Lungovel, and I only narrowly escaped. The goblins have my companions. It won't be long before they drag them back to Glumir, and the others still loyal to Skorgrim. Won't you help me? So, you're saying I have to go back to that place we were and free some dwarves. Well, we will do that. But first, we were supposed to be going to have supper with a hobbit, weren't we? And we got horribly sidetracked by other things. Ah, hello, Reginald. Sorry I ate all your soup. Oh, looks like you made some more. Very good. This spell I shall join the quest to free the dwarves. Those spell goblins will taste of my blade and become a ruinous heap upon the ground. Well, don't forget, these dwarves did start out as dour hands, so they did not start off as good guys. However, this lot seems to have had a minor change of heart, so we will go free them. And perhaps, well, they will return better dwarves for it.
Good day.
Oh, hello. I collected kindling on the way, but, I tripped and dropped most of it in the river.
Hello there. Might I speak
Well,
to you a moment?
No use letting that dampen my spirits. I'll just try again. In the meantime, would you mind harvesting some mushrooms in the marsh? I assure you, the ones that grow here are quite safe. You just want an excuse to smite something. Now let's see. We did say we were done with the bears, but that we do need the harvest fly. So we still need 2 more of those. And I did say, yes, I do need 1 more wool. Okay, so that did it for wolves. Need to step away for short. Need to make something for dinner. She'll be back as soon as possible. Don't smite anything awesome without me. Okay, I won't. Okay, I only need 1 more of those. It would help if I was actually looking for the mushrooms like I'm supposed to be. It's a good thing I waited to work on this quest, because most of the stuff I need is out this way. Stinker. That's right, come out of hiding. Oh. Now, if I remember right, that is for a later quest. That named Morsefly over there. So we're going to leave it alone for now. But yeah, there's a quest chain later on that's going to have us go around killing some named mobs. There's a Knickerbeaker Queen over there. I don't know if she counts for this quest. And yay, we get to pick mushrooms for the hobbits. Hobbits are very, very fond of mushrooms. I've noticed that. we'll find out here. And she did indeed count. Now I gotta wait for her little broodling to come out of hiding. There we go. That's done. Still need shrews and 1 sickle fly. And 1 mushroom. Alright, let's go ahead and bring the mushrooms back to Reginald. Who's hopefully in less of a pout after losing his 4-leaf clover. Hello.
Hello there.
Perfect. If you'd like, you can sit with me. It'd be nice to have the company as I cook. This reminds me of the time when boars ate all of my food. I'd gotten lost somewhere north of Bree. Alright, so I need to sit with Reginald, huh? Reginald begins to tell tales of his previous adventures. Time flies by thanks to Reginald's vivid storytelling.
A lovely day, isn't it?
And that's how a few of the big folk helped me out of a deep hole in the middle of nowhere. You should have seen the looks on their face. Ah, there we go. I must say, these mushrooms are some of the best I've cooked yet. I hope you like them. By the way, thank you for joining me. I used to venture out here with a close friend of mine, the one who gave me that lucky clover. He's no longer around to share this tradition, but I'm glad you could. Maybe I'm not so unlucky after all. Aww. Kind of sad. Alright, so that's got Fate, Vitality, Resistance, Rating, and Evade. That would probably be pretty good. Fate, Vitality, and Critical Rating. Or Vitality, Fate, Critical Defense, and Incoming Healing. Well, the one I have that I would consider replacing, well, one of them has Fate, Vitality, Critical Rating, and Power. The other has Fate, Maximum Morale, and Tactical Mitigation. They're both pretty low level. She is really due some sort of an upgrade here. And of course, you can't get more than one. Fate, Vitality. I think I'm going to go with the first one that has the Resistance and Evade on it. I did take it, right? Already in use. Oh, we got some lag. Oh, I see. Frozen to the ground and forest shell help. Major lag spike reporting for
Could I
duty.
take a moment of your time?
Well, no use letting this dampen my spirits. I'll just try again. In the meantime, would you mind harvesting some mushrooms in the marsh? Wait, we did that. Okay. Because I was so behind. Oh, I'm still stuck to the ground. Okay. So, something's wrong with the server. Everybody is frozen in place. That is usually a very bad sign. Well, while we're standing here with Reginald, What kind of stories do I have about Middle-earth? Well, I could tell you about the one time that a warg near our chat killed my minstrel. I had no idea at the time that there was a warg that was twice the level of everything else roaming around that spot. And he came upon me, and I paid no heed to the fact that his name was Purple, and I tried to attack him. He decimated me. Ever since then, I usually go out of my way to look for that warg and pay him back. Of course, there was that one time when I was on my lore master, and I was out in Angmar, and I was well above the level of all the mobs in Angmar, so I wasn't worried about it. I was just out there to do some deeds, kill some trolls, you know, good times. And I noticed this big troll with this glowing thing over his head. And I was like, oh, well, that's an interesting looking troll. Let me go get a picture of it. So I ride right up to the thing, not paying attention to the fact that there's a big red dot on my mini-map. Let's just say in 2 hits, I was dead. I don't even think I got that shot. But that was my introduction to roving threats. Very fun. See? Nope. Still can't move. Oh, there we go. Finally. But I'm wondering, perhaps I should be going... Yeah. This is not good. I can move forward and backward, but I can't move side to side now. Which means we're still pretty much stuck. Yeah, I can't turn my character side to side. This is definitely not a good sign. Stop motion fight sequences, yeah. It's a good thing I'm not in the middle of a fight sequence, right? It might go pretty poorly for me. Well, it looks like I'm gonna be hanging out here with Reginald for a minute. Too bad he doesn't have any more stories to tell us. We could certainly listen to a few at this point. Okay, almost. Almost. So the only thing I'm missing now is the ability to turn. See if I can do this better on a horse, shall we? There we go, finally. There's the full range of motion back. Well, that was definitely not even the normal type of lag. That was a pretty extensive lag. Seems like they have not fed the hamsters in a while. I would highly recommend they do so. Okay, that finished that. So all we have left is the shrews. And we need to free our hands from the goblins at Lungobel. And I bet we were supposed to run across that on the way to helping Reginald too. But we didn't. So back we go. At least we left Reginald feeling a little happier. I'm happy about that. While we're riding, I'm going to take a quick sip of water. Oh shoot, I've had my microphone muted the whole time. So, yeah. He won't hear me now, but have a good time, Spox. Although a good time is probably going to be debatable, as this is going to be a total cringe fest. I'm pretty sure of it.
What do you need?
I hardly know what to say. After all we've done, you owe us nothing, and yet you have lent your aid. You have my truest thanks, Harbareth. My companions and I will not trouble the folk of Eredlune ever again. I promise it. You always wanted to go to the circus? I don't know if you call that a circus. It's going to be... it's going to be a fire sale. And that's the kindest way I can put it.
Well met.
A banner of Angmar. I do not like the sound of that, Harbareth. That old kingdom fell long ago, and for good reason. And you say that the goblins' leader spoke of Sornor. I know of it. It was once a city of the Dourhands, but it has laid abandoned for many years. If the Dourhands who still remain loyal to Skorgrim have taken refuge in its halls, It is possible they still plot against the elves and dwarfs there at Lewin. If it were not for Urfrith, I doubt we would have known until it was too late. Perhaps there are still some among his kin who have not lost their sense of honor. Alright, so that's done, and Aberthal.
What do you need?
Even though Skorgrim threatened the life of my father, I would not think to seek vengeance upon all the Darahand. It is a pity they deserve, not my wrath. A darkness has ensnared their people, and it wears the face of their lord of old. For our part, Athol and I will continue to keep watch on Eric Lewin. If the Dowerhands have truly returned to Sornor, I have no doubt that we will call upon you again. As for the goblins, we will rout them to the very last. You have my thanks. Alright, so that body of water that we were near was the River Lune, and across from that is Ered Luin. As you can see, Ered Luin is that way. Now, after all that, looks like we still have a quest for Game Hunter. And Oslagoreth, outside the ruins north of Gamlet. Look for Marigold and defeat half-orcs and Bam there. And find the stolen potatoes at Oslagoreth. So there's 2 for Oslagoreth. Which is, where is that? That's for the game. A visit to Yondershire is, I don't know, a meal from ages past and potato justice are both over here. The game hunter is pretty much everywhere. A visit to Yondershire is there. So it's actually, a visit to Yondershire is close to where we are. Speaking of which, don't ask me why visiting Yondershire made me think of this, but I have 2 points to spend. Harder to detect, less stealth. I'll take that. And increased physical mastery. I will take that. Now, we're still earning our fidelity. We're up to level 12 on that. What else do we have? Tolerance, which is only at level 3. Loyalty, which is at level 8. Actually, no. Tolerance is level 2. Loyalty is 8. Mercy is 10. Determination is 14. We should definitely work on the tolerance then. So, I'll switch over to doing that. And he's still hanging out there. Yeah, drive-by mentioned the circus, and my first thought was going to, not Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey, but the other circus, the one that was done by the Shriners. But yeah, a little circus, nothing huge like Barnum and Bailey. But it was always fun. And despite what people seem to think, not every circus treated its animals poorly. Now I can't attest to how P.T. Barnum and Bailey treated theirs. I have no clue. I have to figure out how to get up there. Alright, there's a big old mountain in my way. Like a whole mountain in my way. Oh, look! We found a bunch of ruffians. Oh! I just ran through a bunch of thieves. I guess because I'm a thief, they wouldn't even notice me anyway. Oh, I'll keep telling myself that. They would have killed me on sight. See, that's where I need to be, up there. But I can't get up there from here. So the entrance must be in the other direction. Ah. Yeah, I bet you this is it. I've only ever done the Yondershire stuff once, so I'm still familiarizing myself with this place. Bam, Amalthir. Whoop, we don't want to go that way. Now we need to find Miss Marigold, where she's hiding. Look for Marigold and defeat half-orcs. Okay. How many? 6? Oh, that's easy. We'll start with this one that will aggro. Half-orc boss. He's got less hit points than the Sentry. Someday I'm gonna have to get my own cow crop. Probably have to go back past these guys. need to kill one more. So far, I've not seen any sight of our intrepid little hobbit lass. You hear the sound of a hobbit girl celebrating near the ruin. Marigold, dear, what are you doing? Well, hello there, Harbareth. Your adventures have brought you to Yondershire. My own taste for adventure has also led my feet here, and it is a good thing, too. These half-orcs would only grow in strength until they might threaten the safety of the Yonder hobbits, and we can't have that. Did you know my sister Angelica has become one of them? A Yonder hobbit, I mean, not a half-orc. It's true. She's a resident of No Bottle now. We're all here to welcome her to her new home. You ask Marigold if she knows where Dinodas might have gone, and she smiles brightly. Dinodas gave Camilla the slip, eh? Good for him. Maybe we'll make an adventure of him after all, Harbareth. Or perhaps not. I'm pretty sure he just wanted to go to Gamwich to show off the housewarming gift he commissioned for Angelicus to some friends of his. You'll probably find him there. Alright, so... Oh, you know what? Oh, well. Oslogorath. We were supposed to talk to somebody outside Oslogorath. Really? Wait a second, really? Oslogorath. Oh no, okay. That's that way. Okay. Disaster averted. I thought it was back where we came from. But it's up ahead a little ways. You? See. Before we do anything else. Oh. Porcelain sent me some stuff. Not that I can grab any of it at the moment. My bags are pretty full. Alashad. Make sure that belongs of you. Alright. Hopefully I sent that to the right person. They needed some U-logs, and I don't really necessarily need them. So, yay. At least somebody can use it, right? Of course, the next batch I get will be for my friend's Flower and Deggy. Now, what else did I need? Shrews. So I need to keep my eye open for shrews. It's the last thing I need for that hunting quest. Like this. It's a shrew. It's a thieving shrew. Well. One down, 5 to go. Two. Yonder boar. Neeker. Nosy hobbit. Snarling wolf. Fighting shrew. Okay, that's 3. That's a neeker. That's a little bitty squirrel. Where's the shrew? Right there. Alright, I have returned. Bask in my glory, mortals. Dwelleth within thine holy light. Welcome back, Nordic. We've taken care of some half-orcs. The shrew is about to... Yeah, I know. Fox came, said hi. I had my mic muted, so I was talking to him, and he never heard me, which is kind of sad. But he left to go watch the debate. Everybody's watching that thing, apparently. I don't know. I mean, I fully expect that it's going to go off the rails. Yeah, see, I know that she's going to get destroyed in that debate, and while I do not like her in the least little bit, I still can't stand watching somebody get totally embarrassed. I'm not saying she doesn't deserve it, but she is one smug you-know-what. Oh, here's Gamwet. Well, I guess we have to go through Gamwet to get to our next destination. Hi, who are you?
What do you need?
You have returned from the hunt. As I am a hobbit of my word, I say you are now an honorary hunter of Gamwet. However, you are not the best hunter of game in Yondershire, for that title belongs to me. If you wish to become my equal, you will have to track down the most elusive and dangerous creatures in this land. Do this, and perhaps we will stand on equal footing, the finest game hunters in Yondershire. I will at least be impressed. That's going to take me all over the place. Oh. While we're here, we might as well talk to... No, we're going to wait. I don't think the Yondershire is big enough for that halfling's ego. She does have the ego. That is no doubt about that. She is got an ego twice her size. I think I perhaps went the wrong way. Although that's a very impressive waterfall. I like that. Still, that's not going to get me to my destination. Dinadas notices you approach and waves you over. Hello, Dinadas.
Hello.
Harbareth, you're here in Yondershire for Angelica's housewarming party. Oh, you're going to be impressed with the present I found for her. And they said I wouldn't be able to find anything she'd like. Let's go back to Camellia and Tyfield. She and Cousin Bingo are going to be so impressed with my gift. You've come through again, Dinadas, they'll say. You see if they don't, Harbareth. You see if they don't. Ow! Yes, it was an impressive waterfall, and do not try to pierce your lip with your fork anymore. That's painful. How the heck do I get to my destination? Oh, how the heck do I get over there? I have no clue. I have no clue. What do I do? Guess I get lost again. Yeah, I get lost again. Yep. It's painful, not as painful as going up the steps. My bad knee joint is really stiff, and going up steps just murdered it. Oh, that would be something my roommate knows very well. Had a knee reconstruction surgery when he was in the Navy. ACL reconstruction. It's been a lot of years, but it's still very painful. You're taking requests for songs? How about Black is the Color from Gaelic Storm? I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what I just sang. It was just some random notes. I bet you that's the place I'm supposed to be going, over there. It does seem to be properly in that direction. Look at that. Some Cardolan ruins. Oh, and technically that waterfall was the right direction, but not. If that made sense. That thing is, in 3 days, will be 23 years since I destroyed my knee, and been destroying it further ever since. Let's see. Been about 35 years. No. Has it been? Somewhere around there. 30, somewhere between 34, 35 years ago. Oh, is it? No, it's not. Oh, wait. That's right, today's Tuesday. I was like, wait, one thing is last Friday. But you're right. I guess this Friday is the 13th, isn't it? Well, we'll have to do something extra special for the Friday stream then. What do you say? Wingard.
Is there something I can do for you?
I think this will be a fruitful relationship for both of us. Why?
Could I take a moment of
Investigate crates of suspicious goods to collect old recipe scrap. I vote for Morrowind. Well, I was leaning heavily towards Morrowind anyway. But do we want to continue with the character Miss Arlena Skysinger? And I'm still going to play her. It has nothing to do with the combat, but I do want to see what it will be like to have a straight-up mage. What was the largest ship you've been on? I actually was stateside. So I was stationed at naval hospitals. First in Philadelphia, which is long gone. The naval hospital and the naval shipyard there they have disappeared off the face of the planet. And then I was stationed in Bethesda. And yes, that naval hospital. The naval hospital where they take the president. Well, back when I was there, which was like 34 years ago. Oh my god, it was so long ago. Wait, hold on. Yeah, it was like 34 years ago. Philly was not that bad a place. I mean, I'm probably got a little bit of rose-colored glasses, but yeah, I can't. It was not nearly as bad as I imagine it is now. I have a love-hate relationship with Philly. I love to hate it. I have since I was about 10 and went to a Phillies game and drunk fans were heckling me and tossing cans and stuff. Since then I've hated Philly and the fans of their team. Well, I still like the Eagles, but I'm not really watching sports that much anyway. And the only reason I like the Eagles is because I was stationed there for almost 2 years. But yeah, it was not as bad 34 years ago. I should be at least pretending to attack these guys, right? I'm kind of enjoying not having to do that just for a fetch quest. How'd you like our weather when you were here? Hot as utter hell and cold as North Pole? Got both of the extremes. It was my first real taste of winter. That was the first place I ever lived during a winter when it was snowing. Alright, so where is my... safe fall. The humidity is a killer here. We get heavy snow. Last winter we had 2 storms within 5 days, dump over 3 foot. That's a pretty good amount of snow. I think the worst snowfall I ever experienced was in New York. And it pretty much shut things down. I think I was off work from the library for like 3 or 4 days because nobody could really get out. And that wasn't even Buffalo, who had snow so bad that they had snow up to the tops of house doors and stuff. I mean, there were literally pictures of people were taking and posting online. They opened their front door and literally all you saw was a wall of snow. But yeah, Philly and New York are pretty close together, so they have similar weather. Winter of 93-94, we got a blizzard that had snow taller than the cars. The drifts were taller than I was at the time. The 93-94, I was down in Florida at the time, so I missed that one.
Is there something I can do for you?
New research material. You're a fine assistant indeed. Give me a moment to look through what you've brought me.
Please, stay a moment.
I have made the most incredible finding. A shrub that grows in this area was actually used as a culinary herb. I will gather a small amount on my way back to Gamwich and make some test dishes. I would ask you to pick a greater amount and bring them to me in Gamwich. So you want me to go pick herbs for you? And is this Oslagorth? I get the feeling it is. And I'm supposed to be looking for some potatoes in here. Yeah, this is Oslagorth. So let me go find these potatoes I almost missed. Okay. Does it say I have to kill anybody to get them? Yeah. Elgar Crowfoot. Let me find this Elgar. What'd you do in the library? When I was at university, I did work study. I always rolled my eyes when the students came in and couldn't find a book on the shelf. When I visited the local library, the librarians always asked if I needed help finding a book, and I said no, and come back 3 minutes later with the book to their shop. I was a library clerk. So I wasn't a librarian, but we had a little bitty branch, and the clerks pretty much ended up doing the same work as the librarians, except for the actual ordering of books. Alright, where is this? Guy I'm looking for. I thought about the possibility of getting a master in a library science to be a librarian. I will warn you, and pretty much any librarian working in the library system would say the same thing. That is a gig that does not pay much. You're going to spend a lot of money on that master's and pretty much be paying for it for the rest of your life. Ruffian, 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 ruffian. He's got to be around here somewhere. Where is this stinker? That's why I thought about it and didn't. I initially was going to be a history teacher, but discovered way too much crap in our school system. I wouldn't last because I refused to compromise my ethic. Yeah, if you go the teacher route, I would definitely suggest a private school. Oh, that's right. My bags are way, way, way beyond full. Get rid of that. One lone ear. We need to stop picking junk up, though. As I go to open another crate, right? Oh. That was the crate I just opened. I am looking for some dude who stole some potatoes. I am clearly not finding this dude. Use a bag of holding. Right? And no lie. Or I could, like, I don't know, do the smart thing and stop by a vendor now and then. Oh, wait. Wait. That reminds me. He does have a skill. Where is it? Where is this stupid skill? No. Nope. Somewhere, the burglar does have a skill. And a contact peddler. Oh, you have to be at a campsite. Okay. So if I was at a campsite somewhere, I could actually call up a vendor for like 5 minutes, I think, and sell my stuff off. Where? Ah. Well, I'm going to take these potatoes. Hands off your potatoes, huh? Well, they aren't your potatoes. Maybe I should not be trying to attack the potatoes, though. I don't think attacking the potatoes is going to help me out. Okay. We have the potatoes. Took me a little while to find those. Sounds like the Dremora vendor you can get in Skyrim. Yeah, in this case, it's only the burglar that can do that. Oh, luckily, whatever I got out of that, I already had some of because it stacked. And this is the back entrance. Okay. the physics of the spear standing up. What, these? I think they're technically supposed to be tied together. They just didn't do a real good depiction of them being tied. Well, that is true. I always knew those spirits had a thing for... Probably. Although, I don't think I want to imagine spear and bondage in the same sentence. Whoop. Ow. Okay, where am I? And how do I get out of here? Ah, that way. I love how some things you have to get up to loot, and some things you can stay on your horse to loot. Gamwich herbs. Hopefully I don't need any bag space for this. Usually if it's a quest item, though, you don't. Oh, look, Bogarts. Wonder what Gamwood are. Oh. You know what I think they are? It's either basil or oregano. What are they doing? Same thing as all the goblins are doing. Causing us trouble. Alright, got that. They're goblins. And they're Bogarts. Not sure they're smart enough to care. Okay, there's Dinodoth. There's Wingard.
Just a moment.
And she wants to give me something, so I gotta find a vendor.
Can I help you find something, friend?
No, but you can take some junk off my hands. Let's see, expert soldier, or, yeah, expert scholar. Get rid of that. I can get rid of that. I can get rid of that. Thank you. Yep. Too much junk. Too much. So that would be a no. Well, where is there, where there's a whip, there's a way. They don't want to go to war today, but the Lord of the Lash says, nay, nay, nay. We're going to march all day because we're the slaves of the Dark Lord Sauron. Okay, now I need to watch the Rankin Bass Lord of the Rings again. That was actually incredibly cute. And, yeah, pretty much. They're actually quite scaredy cats. Yeah, I can get rid of that. I know I should be getting rid of more stuff than what I am. But some of that stuff I do need. Redstone, 8 fate, 3 vitality, I can get rid of that. I definitely get rid of that and that. Get rid of that. Oh yeah, I guess I can get rid of these apples from the festival since that's over. Because they are... they're deed items. You can turn them into task boards and get reputation for whatever region they're for. Oh, dye recipe, I didn't know. I will take that. Well, tailor recipe, I didn't know. I'll take that too. This one I can sell. Anything else? Stuff I should be putting away. Alright, that's it for now. But yeah, a lot of that stuff is basically trash, except that, like I said, you can turn it in for tasks and get reputation with different areas. And if you hover over it, it'll tell you what area. So these broken wooden maces I can turn in Breland and the Lone Lands. And I'm still working on the rep for both of them. And the spears are Lone Lands, North Downs, and Cardolan. The flawed goo is Lone Lands and North Downs. So, yeah. There is a satchel you can buy in the Lotro store that you can put all your task items in, or at least up to the limit of whatever that bag holds. I just don't feel like spending the Lotro points on it because they're not cheap.
Is there something I can do for you?
I mean, that's almost nice. That's almost worth it. The ones I have are just the tiniest bit better. But thank you. You're a sweetheart. Now I need to talk to Adro, who is here somewhere too. If I can remember where he is. That's Embert. Adro is apparently up a ways. Ah. He's the one that originally was trying to thief the potatoes.
Is there something I can
You're
do?
back. I'll take the potatoes back to Embert. After all, I got some apologies to make. Yes, you did. And thank you for not making me do that for you. You could do your own apologizing. We need to go back to Tyfield now. And that means where the heck is the stable? It's in the direction I'm facing. Oh, hello, Doomslayer. Hope you had a good Tuesday. Someday I will know my way around this place. But until then, where's the stable? Here's Dinodas. Dinodas is not the stable. Wait, provisioner, supplier, yonder want, healer. I ran right past it. Stable.
Good day.
Oh, good day to you. Alright, head back to Tyfield. Now that I've run my behind all over the place. Now, we need to meet up with the Boffins again. I know they're around here somewhere. There they are. Bingo, Camilla, Marigold, and Dinodas have all met up in Tyfield.
What do you need?
Welcome back. So, what's this housewarming gift you found, Dino? I hope it's something Angelica will really like.
Is there something I can do for you?
Prepare to be amazed, everyone. On my way here, I encountered an elf on his way to the Greyhaven. He was traveling westward, and my road lay to the north. But we walked together for a little while and spoke of many things. He was a painter, it seems, and though he possessed humility more befitting a hobbit than an elf, I could tell he must have no small skill in the art. It became clear to me as well that he was dawdling. He seemed in no real hurry to reach the havens at the end of his road. Perhaps you wouldn't mind painting something for me, I asked him, and he said it had been many years since he had last painted a subject of hobbit style. How many years, I asked, and he would not say. You know how elves can be. At any rate, I thought this would be just the thing to give Angelica, a painting of her new house, and here it is. Brush painting. And we are examining it, apparently. The painting is quite lovely.
Hello.
I have to say, Dino, this painting is incredible. We are fortunate you encountered that elf when you did, for I am certain Angelica is going to love this gift. I did not doubt you for a moment, cousin.
Might I have a word with you?
All right, Harbareth, you go ahead with Dino to no bottle while I find something I can use to wrap this present. I'll bring it along shortly, but we shouldn't keep Angelica waiting. So we need to go to Angelica's new home on Honeymead Lane, which is over here in No Bottle. Okay. Mum's the word.
How do you do?
So how is that travesty of political discourse going? Didn't start yet? Okay. Dino does Camellia and Marigold stand outside the new home.
Just a moment.
Here we are, Harbareth. Angelica has done quite well for herself, hasn't she? When it comes time for me to find a place of my own, I think I will look for something a little smaller. It seems to me that having so many rooms might invite, well, ghosts. Who needs all those empty rooms just ripe for haunting? I tell you, I do not. Perhaps Angelica isn't worried about that sort of thing. Let's hope she doesn't regret it. It's a nice hobbit burrow, though, I'll say that for her. She knows how to pick them. Prisca Bump and her son Grifo and her daughter Esmeralda have arrived. Harbareth, this is a pleasant surprise. Are you here for my daughter Angelica's housewarming party? You must be, surely. I see that some of my children have already arrived. I hope the rest are on their way. Sometimes it's hard to keep them on schedule, the dear ones. But this is Angelica's day, and I want nothing to spoil it for her. Found the place with no trouble, I see. Very good. And here's the gift for Angelica, perfectly wrapped, from all her Boffin relatives and from Harbareth, too. Oh, hooray, Harbareth. I didn't know you were going to come to my party. I know it's just a small hobbit burrow, but it's all mine. I think it's quite cozy. Come inside, everyone. I hope there will be room. All the Boffins go inside chatting merrily, except for Dina Das. Harbareth? I think I might have made a mistake. I think I got the address of Angelica's new house wrong, Harbareth. I would have sworn up and down that my mother told me the address was 9 Honeymead Lane, but it seems like my sister actually purchased the burrow at 8 Honeymead Lane. This is a disaster. Why, you ask? Because I told the painterly elf I met to paint this house and not that one. Angelica is going to open our housewarming gift and see the mistake at once. When she unwraps that present and sees a painting of her neighbor's house, she'll be aghast. I haven't arranged for the best housewarming gift of all time. I've arranged for the worst. You have to help me delay the opening of the presents, Harbareth. March right into Angelica's burrow and scatter my siblings to the wind. It shouldn't be that hard because it happens more than you might expect. Just tell Grifo there's a free lunch being offered somewhere. Tell Esmeralda there's a very competitive dancing competition happening. And let Marigold know there could be goblins or something dangerous lurking just over the horizon. It's no use trying to get the Camellia to run out. She always follows the rules. Even so, 3 of my siblings scattered is sure to delay the party long enough for us to figure out what to do. Hurry, hurry, there's no time to waste. Poor Dinodos. He screwed up. He did indeed screw up. So, he got his new elf friend to paint the wrong house. They painted this one, which is quite the lovely hobbit burrow. I don't think we can go inside it, but nope, don't have the corresponding quest. Instead of this hobbit burrow, which is actually the one his sister bought, which is also a lovely little place. Let's go inside and look at it. And not nearly as small as you might imagine. Why, that's a very comfortable looking living area. And a dining area. And somewhere in this house is a cat. Where is it? I heard it. You hear it? I hear it. Where is it? There's a kitty cat in this house somewhere. And here's the kitchen. And of course, beyond that has to be the pantry. It does not look like you can go into the rest of the rooms, which I imagine are just bedrooms. Alright, Griffo.
Hello.
Do you think Angelica will set out some food pretty soon? It won't be much of a party without snacks. You tell Griffo that you aren't sure about the food situation here, but the markets of Yondershire are likely well stocked by farms of both the West Farthing and the North Farthing. Yes, there's probably quite a variety to be found, Griffo muses.
Is there something I can do for you?
You open your mouth to suggest that Marigold lead the party in search of adventure, but before you could say anything, she interrupts you. I think there might be goblins up here, she says, and you nod in agreement. Someone should do something, she says, her eyes drifting to the door.
Hello.
This burrow is nice and cozy, or it will be after we help my sister finish decorating. You don't think she's done already, do you? Oh my. You ask Esmeralda if she has entered into any dancing competitions lately. No, not really. Back home they stopped holding them as often when I kept winning, you know. I considered wearing a disguise, but all the cloaks I tried on kept getting tangled up in my feet, and it wasn't the same. But now that you mention it, I wonder if there are any dancing competitions up here in Yondershire. They wouldn't know me up here. Esmeralda trolls away, deep in thought. Talk to Prisca Boffin.
What do you need?
Have the rest of my boys arrived yet, Harbareth? Fosco and Barrelac should have gotten here by now. I hope they did not get distracted by sights along the road, or that Barrelac did not find a sunny place in which to nap. Do you think you could? You want me to go look for them?
Just a moment.
Mother, they've done it again. They've all run off, and this was supposed to be my big day, and now they're going to spoil it, like they always do. Harbareth, can you go outside and see if they're going to come back? This was supposed to be a party for me, and now my siblings just run off with nary a goodbye or a single wishing well. Angelica stamped her feet on the floor. They're always doing this, Harbareth. It's worse than herding cats, because that is a joy, and this is not. Oh, sorry. I'm just gonna, go that way. And Unidos is being pestered by nosy hobbits of Yondershire. Excuse me, get away. Get away. Get away.
What do you need?
Thank you for that, Harbareth. I always heard the Yonder hobbits were peculiar and standoffish, but these folks seem to have a thirst for news, especially when they can see a fellow is in distress and wants nothing to do with them. I do have some good news, however. I saw Bearlack and Fosco coming up the road and told them that the party had been delayed for a few hours and they should find somewhere to wait. They should buy the two of us enough time to resolve this difficult situation.
Might I speak with you a moment?
We'll need to sneak inside and steal back the gift before Angelica is able to open it. It's not stealing, Harbareth. Not exactly. It isn't really her property until she opens it, is it? No, of course not. Anyone would say so, and it's only barely burglary. It's for the best, trust me. Now go see if there's a window we might use to get inside without being seen. Dust, you are ridiculous. Alright. So, the debate may not have started yet, but I know that the Dungeon Delver stream has just started. And since there's this big political thing going on this evening, I say we all head off now to either watch it or watch the Dungeon Delver, although I guarantee the Dungeon Delver is going to be much more interesting. I do want to take a moment to thank everyone that stopped by, though. Thank you to Nordic and Doomslayer. Thank you to Drive-By and Spox, even though he didn't hear me talking to him, which is too bad. Maybe he'll catch the replay. Thank you to Jimmy. Thank you to Dante, who popped in. And thank you to Tripping Ark, who popped by. I appreciate all of you. And she's fighting off the cackling already. You can see it in her face. Catch you in a bit. Yep, I will see you there in a bit. I do thank you, everyone, even the people who stopped by who didn't say anything. I still appreciate you. But next time, say hi. I promise I don't bite. And same for the Rumble side. I appreciate y'all whether you said anything or not. Now, without further ado, thank you. Have a great night. And until next time, bye for now.